tell you how excited I am to be here today. Do you realize it's been 5 years since my accident? That's not incredible. Time has just flown by so fast, I barely realize where that time has gone. I'm going to try and get this set up so I can have cues. Of course, from the brain injury, I've learned all sorts of little tips and things for me to remember, and one of them is to use this. I'm wondering if you folks remember when I used to come and preach and was here. And you remember the things that I was doing. I was doing a number of things, right? I was here full-time, helping you, with the preaching and visiting and things. I was running the horse camps in the summertime. When you gave me a month off, I wanted to do something, right? So I had to do something. So I was running the horse camps. In the evening, on occasion, we'd have the odd meeting. Remember, 2 hours maximum, no more. We would do the meetings, but it was really rushed and hurried. So I want to know if any of you have ever felt this way. You see, prior to my accident, I was a little more like a type A personality in a wee hurry. And so my girls would be getting ready for school. And just that night before, it'd be handy if you'd lay your things out, but I tend not to. So in the morning, while I'm laying in bed comfy coo, got the covers right over my ears and just laying in, I hear the alarm go off. I hit the snooze plays for how long? You just get to go back to sleep, and all of a sudden, whoa! The alarm goes again, and I think, oh, that's too soon. I'm not getting up, not right now. So I hit the snooze again. He's never heard it. I hit the snooze again. I'm laying in bed. I'm relaxing, and all of a sudden, it's 7:30. I got to get up. I got to get ready. I run down the hallway. I yell at the girls. I tell the girls to hurry up and get yourself ready because we've got to get going. I run and get my coffee ready because I'm drinking coffee again. I run down the hallway to get the coffee pot on, to get the coffee going. Then I run back to the girls and tell the girls to hurry up because we've got to get ready. Tell them to hurry up and get out of the bed. They haven't gotten out yet, of course, right? So I run back, grab my coffee, get back into the shower, in the shower to get ready. Then I run back to the girls to tell the girls to get ready. They've got the shirts on inside out, pants barely on, one sock. They're all different colors. But anyways, they're starting to get ready. So once I get myself dressed, I get back out to the front, grab another cup of coffee, get their backpacks ready. Anybody ever feel that way? So I got the backpacks ready. I got them all ready. Got their lunches made. He would have made it. Got the lunches made. Ready to send them out the door, and guess what happens? The bus goes by. Yeah. The bus goes by. So it's, oh my gosh, Mom, the bus is going by. Okay, well, it's all right, girls. Get in the car. Just get the backpack, get your lunches, get everything in the car. Get ready, get your homework. Of course, they didn't do their homework the night before. But anyways, now we've got the homework. Everything's in the car. Oh, we're in the car and we're driving to the school. Thanks be to God, they've got everything. We're fine. We get to the school. I say, get out of the car. Hurry up. You're going to be late. We're going to get out of the car, put their backpacks on, got their lunches. Megan and Michaela are starting to walk away, and guess what happens? Megan looks down and says, Mom, you're going off to a meeting, aren't you? Yeah, why? Did you know you still have your slippers on? One of those days, right? It's a hurry-up world. And this is from Maclean's magazine. Doug went out to the mailbox one day, and he said, honey, when did you have time to be on the Maclean's magazine? And I said to him, you know what? It's spooky. We got 2 girls. Where'd that boy come from? Yeah. Here's my favorite song. These are the words I love. I'm in a hurry to get things done. I rush and rush until life's no fun. All I've really got to do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and I don't know why. What are the side effects of this hurry-up world? Because that's what we live in, right? Well, I had to bring a picture of the girls because they're both busy this morning and couldn't make it. So here's Megan and Michaela now. Do you know what the hazard of being in too much of a hurry is? Those girls didn't know how to tie their shoes until they were about 12 or 13 years old. Right? Anybody else do this? I'm in a hurry. Come on, let's go. Get your shoes on. Let's get going. And I lean down and I tie up their shoes. I did that, well, even when they had Velcro. They couldn't tie that fast enough. Let's go, let's go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. What really happens, though, my friends, is that we lose focus. And you know that when I was at the horseback riding camp, I was doing the final show for the end of the week, and I was in a hurry. And I couldn't feel. I was just trying to race and get going. And when I was racing, I lost my focus. I lost contact with the horse that I was riding. My gut feeling was, I shouldn't be doing this. We lose effectiveness. We lose relationships, and last but not least, we hit our heads. Exactly what I did, right? To have the acquired brain injury, but I have come so far. since that accident, and I want to give thanks to each and every one of you, because I know that your prayers and your thoughts have been with me during this time, and you have allowed me to come back on occasion to speak, which has really helped me to be able to be here again today. This is what happened. Hit my head. The frontal lobe is what was affected. So I could not problem solve, multitask, make decisions. Now, was that the person you folks knew? Because I was doing an awful lot of stuff, right? But I could not make decisions. I could not problem solve. Doug said to me, well, what's the big deal about that, Sharon? And I said, oh my goodness, I've got a man brain. Yeah. No offense was intended to him or to any man here. But you know what? You're way ahead of us, because women love to multitask. And the research now is that multitasking is bad for you. Actually, keeping good focus, as the fellows do, that's actually a lot better for you. I was a type A personality, can you imagine? I say to people I wasn't just type A, I wasn't in a hurry all the time, I was triple A. And I wore many hats, as you know. Here's the one I was wearing on the day that I had my accident. Lovely cowboy hat. I think I thought that I had this one on, and this is the one that I should have been wearing, right? Right. As goofy as I look in this moment, please remember to wear helmets. Megan's now upset she did my hair this morning. It was the helmet that I didn't have on, and that was the first time in 7 years of riding, I was the helmet queen, and I hadn't put the helmet on, which resulted in the acquired brain injury. And what happened, has anybody watched Star Trek? Loving it. I know, it's over now. I wish it would come back. You like the movies? Data on Star Trek shows no emotion. He is an android. He has no emotion. He's not excited. He doesn't cry. He doesn't do anything. But they give him an emotional chip one day. And then he's messy. He's all over the place. He's laughing. He's serious. He's having just all sorts. And then he begins to cry. I have to tell you that this is how I felt after the accident. The left brain was affected, so all that logic, all those things on this side, but the creative side of my brain had kicked in, the emotional side. I could walk into any room and tell you what the sense and the feeling was in that room. I could walk up to you and know how you were feeling in that moment. It sounds really nice, doesn't it? But it's not so much. When you walk into a crowded room of people, when you walk into Walmart and people are yelling at their kids or they're doing, shopping and racing, really got me anxious and depressed. And all I wanted to do, rather than be out with people, was to stay in my dark room. You know this little black spot there? This is the funniest piece of the accident, right? And you know that. This is the Broca Center. 10 days after the accident, I lost all ability to speak. But when I was able to speak again, I had this funny accent, right, which you folks know of. I was actually diagnosed with foreign accent syndrome by a neuropsychologist. And so this is one of the unique things. I'm 1 in 60 people that this has happened to. But what I really wanted, my friends, was just to find a very quiet, very dark place to be, very silent. I did not want to go out. Noise was amplified. The lights were way too bright. And so when I would be at home and I'd be laying in my bed, my friends would come and lie in bed with me. That's what Doug would say. Who's been in your bed today? Yeah. That's just because I couldn't even go out and answer the door. So people would come down the hallway and to see me and to chat. But eventually, we all know that we have to take steps forward. And each step that I took me just a little bit further. I started to learn the ways that would help me to be able to get back out into society. And every once in a while, you can see the ones up here have some rushing water around it. And sometimes we fall down again, and we've got to get ourselves back up again. And it's not the fall that is significant, it's when we get back up.